Dan Quinn, who has that defensive background, that defensive line
Right.
background. When you have conversations with Dan Quinn, I'm sure it hasn't been too many, but the conversations you have had with him, what stands out to you about Dan Quinn and getting to play for a guy like that?
Well, you could tell he cares. Not too many. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, not too many people really care about you for real.
Yeah.
But you could tell he cares, And I'm big on that type of stuff because I care. I want people to care like I care because I care a lot about my job and the way I'm seen and that type of stuff. So that was a no-brainer. I probably talked to him probably 15 minutes, one phone call, and I just knew I wanted to play for him. It was crazy. And everybody always say, "Oh, Dan Quinn, man, you would love to play for Dan Quinn." Like, I've heard nobody say nothing bad about Dan Quinn. So, man, I'm blessed that he chose me to be on this team, So.
And there's other free agents we've had sit here have said something kind of similar, that the outlook on the outside is much different. The perception of how you guys look at the Commanders and what's going on here has changed throughout the last years. Can you give a little glimpse on your perception of this building before you even came here and what this team was doing?
I mean, the skins, You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a real fan, though. Like, it was the skins, and there's a lot going on, but they changed everything changed, and as soon as it changed, the improvement was drastic. You know what I mean? Like, you could see it. You could see it just watching. Like, even when I'm watching film, like, man, like, you could tell everybody care about everybody. Everybody want to play for each other. You look at, like, something like the short down and distances, the way that they want to, the way that they want to get that first down or stop that first down, that's what you want to look at. You know what I mean? How they blocking on the field goal, how they rushing on field goal block, stuff like that. The stuff that not people paying attention to, but that I'm looking at, because that's really going to tell what type of team you got. You know what I'm saying? These boys get down over here, bro.